Hey folks, welcome back to Galactic Civilizations 4. I've been looking up on this situation with the culture flipping in the Yor. So the Yor actually have a trait that makes it so they're difficult to culture flip. It doesn't mean that you can't though, as I understand it. So, and yeah, one of my commenters, the guy with the Russian name, again, I'm sorry, I didn't look up how to pronounce it. He said, yeah, you're gonna take these planets at some point. You will grab them. So. Yeah, we are pushing very, very hard on the Yor, actually. And I think they're in a bit of a dire... Now I know that. I think they're in a bit of a dire strait, to be honest, because I don't think there's any way they're going to be able to push through to Clark 3. Look how much culture it's pushing out. It's pushing out 28. This is the planetary output. And you'll see that we've actually got... yeah, we've got +2 each from Clark 3 Entertainment and Clark 3 Outreach Service. These are the two social bases that I put up. And then also there's a 20, each one of those gives a 20% bonus on top of that. So this is a huge amount of influence that we're kicking out here. We do need to think about, I think we've got a military base. Yeah, we've got a garrison on here. So that does help. You'll see that I'm trying to remember where you see the military. I forget now where you see that, but yeah, we have actually got some military up here. So what we need to do, we do need more population on this place. The population is not changing. So I think what we're going to do is next, after we've built this shipyard, which I'm actually tempted to rush, you know. Let's rush that shipyard and then let's get some housing in. Yeah, this is going to give us an extra population. We'll get some housing in here. And we'll grow that one. And once the population starts, you know, once we've got a place to put these people, then we're going to grow some population too. Okay, so we definitely want to get more people on here, and we do want to get it defended, because that is a prime. That's going to be an invasion target, I think, if the Yor do decide to go to war with us. I did also notice that they have sent a fighter, and it's not a bad fighter either. It's got 2 kinetic attack, so this is not a bad. It's not a bad little fighter. So they are starting to sniff around with military stuff. They are not very happy with us. Let's just have a look at let's go and talk to the Yor quick. Yeah, so they're hostile to us now. It's only because of our skill in diplomacy that we're really keeping going. Now, we can probably pronounce our friendship with them, which is a terribly, terribly passive-aggressive thing to do, isn't it? Oh, we're your friends, don't worry. We're not taking over your culture. I have a trade proposal for you. Let's see. So, yeah, they're not... I don't think they're really going to... you know, accept much offers. Now, they don't really have anything, look. I think these guys are in big trouble. They're really, really in big trouble. Oh, and also, yeah, somebody in the comments also mentioned that there's been a few times when I've done these deals and I've just not hit accept before going to done, and that's just my fault. Occasionally, I will make mistakes while I'm playing. It's just, yeah, it's just me. I have something else in mind. Let's see if we can... Okay, yeah, we can't proclaim friendship because our relations are too low. We could probably bully them a little bit and try and get money out of them, but they're not going to give us anything. I don't think they've really got much. I do think that they don't have a core colony to, you know, really get anything from these planets here. They are, look, the decay on these planets is almost 100%. So they're not getting anything from these planets at all. Now that means that we can snap those up. We'll be able to grab those for our own planets, and we do need to get our own core planet up in this kind of area too, if we are to do something like that. We're also likely to push on these guys too. Yeah, they're not pushing out any culture where we are. So, okay, we got an idle shipyard now at Clark. This is the one that we've just built. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to build. I think we probably need some defensive ships. So we've also got this Star Eagle, which is basically the thing that the Yor are using on us. This is equipped with beam lasers. Yeah, I think that's what we probably want there. I don't think we need any more culture there. I'm going to keep my eye on this, but I think we should see this pushing back now. I don't think Iconia can push out that much culture, and Clark certainly can't. So I'm hoping we're okay there. Let's just watch the borders of this while this turn is processing. Now, GalCiv 4 just had an update, by the way. It was a few days ago. I didn't even notice. They've actually made some updates to the game AI, and they've done a whole load of stuff. It's so much that I couldn't really read it all out. But yeah, suffice to say that they are working on this pretty steadily. Okay, we've just researched improved missile targeting. The whole point of missiles is their ability to adjust their course, hitting their targets no matter what. And yet they miss disappointingly often. We should dedicate more resources to improving their targeting systems. This makes our missiles a lot better. Okay. Okay. Now this precursor archaeology is a good tech if you're looking for something that will... If you've got some of these precursor relics, which can be really, really powerful, that can be helpful. We've also got the fleet resupply doctrine, which gives us +8 logistics. That means we can get more ships into our fleets. At the moment, I'm not too worried about this. We've also got centralized administration, colonial supplies, executive order, control +50, and planetary invasion. Now, this might be good to go for. Our research is kind of slow, by the way. So, yeah. Also, I think the Ministry of Culture would be probably a better thing for us to go for here. I think we should try to get this one out fairly quick if we can. Yeah, because if we just go to the Tech Navigator, Ministry of Culture will lead to cultural influence. So, begin spreading our influence throughout the galaxy. Also, getting diplomacy would be a good one. So, that will increase our diplomatic capabilities. That might even be even more important. But we do have a little bonus in diplomacy at the start of the game. Now you can really lean into that bonus if you want. Let's see if we can see these borders being pushed back. It looks like they've got some defensive ships now around this area. Yeah, we are pushing them back. Look, so I actually noticed that there. Empires of the Stars, civilizations with the most core worlds. We're actually number 3 in that, so we're doing pretty well. We are doing pretty well. Yeah, I think we're going to be constantly pushing back on Iconia. We'll eventually grab Clark here. We should expect some military pushback, I think, from the Yor. Assuming that the AI is working okay. Like, really, the AI should not be having this. It should be like, uh-oh, I'm under threat here, because this is an existential threat, I think, to the Yor. They don't have any core planets that are in a, that aren't in this area here. I think they've got Iconia. They've got Clark too, which we are we're close to enveloping. I think that's it, as far as I can see. Oh no, they've also got Tal 3, and Tal 3 has already been pushed back by these guys here, the Phalanoids. So, I think. Oh no, they've got a little bubble of their own culture. Fascinating stuff. Derek Jackson, Governor of Clark 3, is widely believed to be favouring personal friends at the expense of the world's citizens. Our advisors have investigated the accusations and determined that they are false. Derek Jackson hasn't done anything wrong. Still, there is a loud public outcry for us at least to chastise the governor in some manner, or we will seem to be complicit in the corruption. Okay, now we can give him more loyalty, or we can lose loyalty. Right, I want to be able to see where, I would like to be able to jump in here. Here we go. We can do it. He's got 63 loyalty. But we will lose approval for 10 turns. Which kind of sucks. But that gives us transparency, cultural awareness. Or we can go for secrecy. And we get approval, but he loses loyalty. I don't think we want to lose loyalty with that guy. At the same time, extra approval might be quite good. Yeah, so he's not going to be happy with that. We might be able to give him a harmony crystal to kind of make up for that. Kind of a little apology to him. Let's have a look at the... Let's go to the governors, leaders. Derek Jackson, there we are, look. Okay, so we can give him a harmony crystal, although it might be better off going to her, actually. Hers is kind of low too. Yeah, let's give her the harmony crystal so it boosts her up to 50. Okay, that's good. Let's carry on. We're not having to make too many decisions at the moment. The turns are kind of flying by a little bit. But it's always worth looking at what's going on. Yeah, we're building a freighter here. By the way, I was looking at this before I started recording, and I thought, wow, now we've got the Altarians on our radar. This would be a really good trade route. If the trade works in the same way that it did in GalCiv 3, then you will get more cash the further you go with your trade. The longer the trade route, essentially, the more you get, if I remember right. So I think that's the way it works. I'm going to assume it does until I hear otherwise. Okay, so yeah, let's just end the turn. Yes, we want to build a... Oh, we've got a couple of mining bases went up. That was down here, wasn't it? Yeah. So look at Achilles now. Achilles is actually putting out nearly 4 industrial points per turn, which is all going back to Earth. This is really big. Big bonus. Now, we are losing 35% of that, but this is all translating into increased manufacturing for Earth. You know what? When I first heard about this system for GalCiv 4, I was a bit like, I don't think that the micromanagement of the planets was that bad. I know some people didn't like it, but I really didn't think it was a big problem. But I think some people did, and you know what? I do actually like this new system. I think they've done something good with it. I think it's really interesting. We can build a frigate here. I think we should. Let's get a few. We do need to get some military ships up, and I'm going to get this TAS Defender. We're going to get it over to Clark, I think. So we're just going to now flying it through here is going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, we definitely want to keep Earth defended. We also need to get some ships up here. I want to start building some military stuff now. Now, what is that? Okay, that's that precursor anomaly. We got some harmony crystals. Okay, right. Yeah, there's still no descriptions in some of these. I don't know if that's a bug or whether that's deliberate. Yeah, let's go to Derek Jackson and give him that harmony crystal. Now we can trade these things, by the way. Harmony crystals are good to trade. Loyalty's gone up. Look, that was at 51 before. But these do have some sort of movement as well. Apparently our planets are under threat. Which one? Okay. Yeah, it's zooming in around here. I wonder if it's talking about from this precursor anomaly. I reckon it must do. Because that's actually armed, you see. So that message usually comes up when you've got enemy military ships in your area. Looks like we've got a Festron probe. The Festron is scouting out our areas too. Yeah, we've almost pushed into Clark. Now, I don't know how long these planets are going to take to culture flip, but they eventually will, apparently. Yeah, they're not completely immune to culture flip. Now, this planet is actually rebelling anyway. Look, you can see that by that little fist. And it says, foreign influence on this world has become so high that population has begun to rebel. So that's your indicator that they're probably not getting anything from this. Now, they've got 100% decay anyway, so the Euro really, they were dressed, colonizing all around and not really getting a whole lot from it. But if you look at Iconia as a core world, it's not doing that great. It's actually got better, it's got better output for their industry than us. Now, we've actually got quite poor industry on this planet. We probably want to put the Duranium processor up. The only problem is it will give you that pollution. Yeah, we've got all sorts of things we could build here. The bureaucratic office would give us +1 to... Sorry. It's going to give us more control, basically. Now, how much control are we getting? Have a look. Yeah, we're getting only 0.5 per turn. Control is pretty useful. You can use it for these executive orders. Yeah, that tourism festival might be nice later on in the game. Getting more control would be good. I do think that we need to get more production on this planet, though. Now, this is the Snuggler colony. We should probably get this up. I think this is worth getting. This is something nice we can trade. Also, the Snugglers themselves. Yeah, look, this gives us influence growth, if nothing else. But yeah, I forget exactly what the Snugglers do. I'm pretty sure that they just give you... approval boost, I think. Okay. We've got an idle shipyard on Clark, I think. Yeah, we should probably get up another Star Eagle. Let's just get a few of these things up. So let's get this one actually in Clark itself, Clark 3. Look how this planet looks almost black. I don't know if that's because of... Yeah, that's... Oh, there we go. Look, that's because it's casting a shadow from the sun. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, trade offer. It's Crystal Lady. We have some things you want, and we have some things we think you would like. Okay. Open borders and subspace streaming. Subspace streaming would be good because it means that it will allow us to travel across subspace streams. So we can actually get out to the Altarians and the rest. They want trade networks, credits, orbital mining, and hyperdrive optimization. That's a lot. You're asking a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Like, subspace streaming is good, but I don't know if I want to give you all of that. Let's give us some weapons so they can defend themselves. We're not planning on going to war with these guys. Let's see if we can get some credits. They're willing to pay quite a lot for this technology, look. Okay. So whatever 50 times that is, 500 sec and 760, yeah, something like Yeah, 8. That much. God. I always play this game as soon as I've woken up and my maths brain does not work in the morning. Like, it's funny because I was trying to figure out what it was, like 15 times 50, and I know I know exactly what that is. It's like 750, but I couldn't figure it out at the time. I was just like brain freeze. I just get horrible flashbacks to being at university, having to do maths at gunpoint. It was just horrible. Okay, where are we? Yes, press tab to advance the turn. Okay. Yeah, let's, if we just look at this, yeah, the yaw are right at the bottom. Yeah, I think we're going to swallow the yaw, and hopefully without too much of a fight as well. Yes, we do have a fight here now, so it is important that we start getting military ships out here. We do have a couple of ships defending. They've got 2 ships defending here, but they are starting to rebel. This is one of their core worlds as well. This is going to start. This is really going to affect them in a big way now. I'm just hoping that we can start culture flipping Garnet soon as well. I'm expecting that to start going at some point. No, its resistance is 70%. Remind myself of what resistance does. Okay, tooltip's not working there. This is Kindar 2. Okay, so we can get this frigate up. I think we're going to build the frigate here. Did I? Oh, no, I didn't do that. Sorry. I could tell that I hadn't done that. So let's get a defender. There we go. Adds into the queue. Okay, and we've got a freighter here. I think we're going to send this freighter right over to... Oh no, we need subspace streaming first, so we don't have that. Okay, in that case, let me just see where we've got trade routes to. Cryo 1, Leyland, Hoth 2, Dratha. I'm sure I've not sent out all of these. Are these the same trade routes as the ones that are created by your ships? Dratha? You know, the ones that are created by you're sending out the trading ships manually. Anyway, let's go. We'll send this one over to... It wants to be somewhere quite far away. Do we want to trade with the Festron? They're kind of dangerous, those guys. Probably not. We've also got these guys out here. Now, if I remember right, the Taurians were doing very, very well. It might be worth sending one out to one of the Taurian colonies. Let's see if we can find a core world. Oh no, we're already trading with Hoth, I think. Yeah, I think we're already trading with Hoth. Send it out to that one instead. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. I think you can probably micromanage it and kind of get more if you want. Okay, we're getting 44 monthly income. We're actually getting a reasonable income now. The Manti... This one's telling us that our diplomacy with the Manti cluster has ended. That would have been a deal that we had with them. There they are, down here. A trade proposal for them. Yeah, we're actually lagging behind in technologies quite big. Quite in a big way. So we need to sort this out. I'd actually quite like subspace streaming. I wonder if they'll give it us for something. Okay, that's a lot to give them, but yeah, let's do it. Okay, what we can do now is we can actually then get that trading ship. Where did it come from? We can find it here. So, a freighter. Got this one too. Okay, this freighter here. We're going to send it. We're actually going to get this one out to the Altaria. Oh, it's outside their range. Okay, we can't do it then. Is this one moving? Yeah. Sorry, just double click on this again. There it is. Okay, so yeah, so it's still going to its destination. That's fine. All right. We got more harmony crystals from an event we didn't know the description for, and we're going to carry on. By the way, I've renamed some of my bases. I don't know if you noticed. So I renamed Clark 3 Outreach Service, and look how this influence is growing. And we've got Clark 3 Entertainment here. This one's called Two Tombs Broadcasting because we've got these 2 ship graveyards nearby. So, yeah. All right. Where's the Curiosity? Okay, the Curiosity is still moving and picking up these capsules. That's good to know. Okay, we got Durantium from that one. I don't know if this is a bug with my particular game, because these descriptions were working before. They don't seem to be working so much now. Alright, let's go have a look at Earth. We've got that snuggler shelter coming up. I'm just wondering if we should start rush building some of the stuff that we've got. Okay, they've got more ships coming up here. And by they, I mean the Yor. The Yor are actually pumping out more ships. Since 77. I wonder if resistance is what is reduced by culture. No, it doesn't look like it, because the resistance on these two planets is still quite high. Where do we see the resistance on the planet when you go into the planet? Don't know if you do. Okay. Can't see it in here. Oh, hang on a minute. No, that's not it. Got planetary defense. Yeah, okay, I don't see this here, so... Okay, no worries. I've got an idle core world on Clark 3, so yeah, we're not getting any more population here. We need to figure out a way of growing our pop. Now food is going to be a problem. This is going to be a good place for growing food, by the way, so... Yeah, we could probably put some food up here, look. That's going to give us growth. Growth plus 20%. Okay, that might be worth getting. Yeah, we do need food though, so I think we're going to have anybody anybody who is grown, or any population that we grow has to be fed. And we are actually going, you know, we're in the minus in food at the moment, and yeah, food consumption is 24. We're actually producing 19, so or nearly 20, so we're about 4 in deficit. So that needs to be sorted. We've got the shipyard at Earth. Let's get another defender out. I'll start building up a fleet now. Now we're starting to make some aggressive actions with our social policy, you know, with our cultural policy. Okay, let's have a look what we can do here. What does this one give you later on? Leader trait chance 50%. All ships gain increased repair speed. That's really good. And all planets starbase with our influence join our civilization. This is a really good one. Ooh, we want to work towards that. Okay, yeah, we got a beeline down this one now, individualism, because what we could do is, as soon as we grab enticing, that is it. They're all going to culture flip over. That's very, very powerful. So yeah, we'd instantly get Clark, and we'd get these ones here, the two planets at Garnet. Assuming that I'm not making a mistake and that the Yor cannot be culture flip. But I didn't see that. I just heard that they were more difficult to culture flip. And then that really just leaves the Yor with Iconia, and they're not going to be very happy with us, which means we're probably going to have to invade them just to get them off our backs. I expect that would be the issue. Let's send this one over to Clark as well. I'm going to advance the turn. Okay, the Vestron are still probing around in our nether regions. I don't think those guys are the kind of creatures that you really want crawling up your trouser leg. Like a ferret. Oh, it looks like you're pushing out some culture now as well. Unless I didn't, you know, I saw that wrong. But it looked like yours culture actually grew. It's possible that they're pushing back on this on these guys here. I forget what these ones are called now. They're phalanoids, that's it. Okay. Gonidal shipyard at Clark. Okay, we're going to get another defend. We're going to get some more of these out, I think. Now, we have got missile ships as well. And we've got good missiles now, so we'll get some missile ships out so we can mix it up a little bit just in case they send some other stuff. Now, I can't remember if you can attack these without going to war in GalCiv. Yeah, you must be at war. Do you want to declare war? No, we do not. We don't want to declare war on the Yor yet. Let's not go to war unless we need to, which is a very un-battle mode thing to say, by the way. So, for those of you who have been watching my channel for a long time, you know that I don't really like playing peacefully in these games. However, I'm getting more into it, and the game, as long as the game has got the mechanics to be able to sustain peaceful play, then I will do it because, you know, it's all about the gameplay, really. The reason why I don't tend to play peacefully in most games is because most games don't have very fun, peaceful mechanics. And, you know, it was the Paradox games that came along and really changed that, I'd say. And the latest Civilization titles too. Okay, so we got the Ministry of Culture researched. Calling our culture exports soft power dangerously undersells them. Our culture will do far more to spread across our galaxy, values and way of life across this galaxy than any hard power ever will. And this new government department will ensure it. Okay, so we can actually move to cultural influence next. This allows us to upgrade our culture. Yeah, we can get a whole bunch of cultural stuff, including the Minister of Culture, which we're going to put one in straight away, I think. Okay. Now, what else have we got here that might be useful? We are going through this a little bit too slowly. I think I'm going to go for diplomacy next. And let's get a Minister of Culture in, since this is going to be a big part of our game. Now, we've got somebody who is actually going to be good at this job. They have to be social. We just have a look at this position. Increases influence based on the social of the assigned minister. Okay, have we got someone with a very, very high social? Yeah, we have. She's also the technology minister because she's got a high... Ah, right, there we go, look. Colonization, she wants to go into social because she's got really, really high social. So let's put her in there. And we were going to put someone in the colonization. Now, this is also based on the social. It's going to be important to get someone with a decent social score in. Let's just put him in for the time being. It's going to be better than nothing. Yeah, he really wants to be... Look, he really wants to be a governor, probably. Or a commander. But for the time being, we're going to get him in as the minister. Okay, he's kind of got fairly low... Yeah, we can give him a harmony crystal, look. There we go. So I'm going to boost his loyalty a little bit. And we need to do that. All right. So we should increase our cultural output now. If you just go to... yeah, look, 32 is coming out of Clark now. That's a big jump. So the minister is giving us a 22% cultural bonus as well, which is really, really nice. Okay. Lost cargo. So we get some antimatter from that one. Excuse me, folks. Sorry about the break there. Okay, let's advance to the next turn. Let's just watch this border. Okay, I think we missed it, but yeah. Okay, we've got an idle ship here. We've got the constructor, so... Antimatter, antimatter. What else have we got up here? Yeah, it's just this antimatter. I think we want that. Antimatter sounds good to me. Now, are we on the... Are we going to get that one there? No. Can we move it? Is that within our... I think that's within our range, right? Oh, we can't get there, look. Don't think we're going to be able to get any closer to this one. Yeah, I think we're going to have to... We're going to move closer. I can't actually see if that is in the range there or not. It's kind of difficult to see. No, it's outside, so it's a good job I didn't put that base up there. We'd have had to have got an upgrade for it in order to make that work. There we go. Now we're within range of the two. So let's put this base up here. And we want a mining star base here. The first of our antimatter mining probes, little more than an engine with a scoop, returns from the perimeter of a black hole with its precious cargo. The antimatter it has collected will soon be put to use developing advanced weapon and power generation systems. Yeah, look at that stuff. It's cool. Okay, let's get the mining drones up there. And... Oh, we can actually increase influence growth with perimeter scanners. I didn't know that. I missed that completely. Yeah, I don't think we need that on that particular module here, but we might do eventually. But that means we can put the perimeter scanners. So if we've not got the perimeter scanners here, yeah, we definitely want to put those on. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of new modules. We've also got more cultural, another cultural forum. Look, let's get that on there too. And we really push back on the yaw here. Now we've only got 3 modules left, but we're going to do the same thing. Put the cultural forum on. It's going to increase the growth, the influence growth, like 45% influence growth. You can really go hard into influence in this game. Sector scanners is the same. That's +5 influence growth. Wow. There's a lot that adds to influence growth, isn't there? That's really, really cool. We also might need to put some defense systems on these too. Now, yeah, let's get the sector scanner on this one too. So, it says influence growth +5. Yeah, I didn't actually see that go up there, so I don't know if that actually worked. Either way. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it says influence growth +5, look. It might just be the overall thing. We probably didn't really need that. That's fine. We've got 2 of them at least. So, we can actually see quite a long way now. So, great stuff. Now, this thing looks like it can be upgraded. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, we just need to get some modules. We'll probably have to build some more Starbase modules. Okay, Kindar 2. Okay, we've finally got on top of the this situation with the slums in Kindar 2, I think. We upgraded our housing, look. And that has given us... Yeah, we've now got a total of 9 possible citizens that we can have here. I think next we need to start thinking about either manufacturing or income. Income would be useful, I think. Research would be another one. This is manufacturing. So yeah, let's get some manufacturing up here. Get a manufacturing district up. So just make sure we can get stuff up there a little bit quicker. Kindar 2 is also going to put up... what do we want? Let's get a colony ship up. And we're going to send some population over to Clark to get it growing. Get that Defender 2 in there. Okay, we've got a little bit of a military now. It's not much, but it's better than what we had before, which was nothing. And that kind of makes me feel a little bit more secure with the, you know, the aggressive cultural expansion that we're going for here. Now that I've reminded myself about this enticing trait here in the individualism culture tree, yeah, we really want to work towards this. As soon as we can get this, we're gonna flip all these planets, and we'll grab Clark 3 off them. This was a mistake that I missed. Well, I missed this as a mistake, I should say. And we'll also grab these ones here. But that trait will make us very, very dangerous with our culture. Actually, let's get 2 tombs broadcasting, and we're going to push out the cultural forum and perimeter scanners on that one too. I think that's going to be a good thing for us to do. Here back on Earth. Okay, yeah, I think we do need more food. We've only got 1 agriculture here, so it's probably not the best thing to upgrade. It'd be worth upgrading the manufacturing here. That's quite long though, isn't it? Let's just stop that. Okay, the coordination beacon would give us +2 to research. It gives us malevolence as well, but also control. I think that might be worth getting because our control's quite low. So if we get that one up, that also gives us a bit of a bonus to our research too. And research is kind of low on this planet. Can we actually train scientists? Yes, we can. So let's see if we can find one of these with intelligence. 4, 7. 7's the biggest one we've seen so far. 5, 6, 6, 6. Okay. Let's get this guy, Richard Kreng. Let's trained as a scientist. There we go. That's just going to increase our research a little bit. Yeah, so it pushes it up 7%. It's not a huge amount, but it's enough. We need to get more research. I think research is pretty bad. Okay, we've got ship upgrades available as well. Oh, this is on the TAS Discovery. I think we're going to go just give it the extra moves just so it can move around and survey these anomalies faster. Earth's got an idle shipyard too. Let's get another of these defenders up. These frigates aren't the strongest ships, by the way, but they're better than they're better than the small fighter things that we have. You do need a bit of a balance of the ships in this game because each ship has a different role essentially, and they'll attack different ships in the enemy fleet, and they have a different. There's like a rock paper scissors system for the ships. In all honesty, the combat system in this game, it kind of needs work, but I think that is coming, I believe, in the summer. In fact, I think this latest patch actually had some work done on that. Our crystalline markets are the envy of the galaxy. I bet they are. What does she want? She wants trade networks, Avenger missile system, xenobiology, and they're switching. They want to swap for orbital manufacturing and open borders. That still just seems like a bad deal for me. Orbital manufacturing might be an interesting tech. Okay. Orbital factories, that might actually be a good tech. Let's do it just to be friendly, except... Okay. Yeah, I mean, we are... Do you have to be a little bit careful about strengthening your enemies too much? Our Terrans are really winning this game, look. Oh, we've dropped right down in the balance of power. Below the yaw, that's interesting. I wonder what's going on there. Oh, yeah, okay, look, these guys have put up a culture starbase now. So they're recognizing the threat that's going onto their planets. It's too late for them. I don't think that they're going to be able to push this back. And I think that, yeah, like, we've just got... Our culture's just really, really strong. Especially if we just keep blasting out more and more culture, they're not going to be able to stop this. Yeah, sure, they're less affected by it than others. But they will eventually flip. Especially if we get that. Yeah, that's interesting. Look, still saying resistance 72. Colony is 0% in rebellion. Terran influence 2.9x. Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take for those to go, but I'm pretty sure that once we get that cultural thing, okay, we get some Promethean, then that will flip it over. All right, folks, I've gone over the time a little bit, so I'm going to end the episode here. Hope you're enjoying the series, and I will catch you in the next episode. Make sure you like and subscribe as well, folks, because that really helps. And yeah, my channel's growing nicely at the moment. It's really, really nice to see. I'm super grateful to everybody who's been watching the videos and, you know, subscribing. And I hope you're enjoying the content overall. Catch you later, guys. Take care.